Before we get started, I'm going to take 5 seconds of your day to say we have streams on Twitch and YouTube. We have a Discord, link is in the description below, and please drop a like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. With that in mind, we'll go ahead and dive into some of the Tarkov stuff. We got plenty to talk about, and so we always like to start out. We like to kind of talk about certain aspects of the Tarkov scene, maybe some of those hot topics out there. Right now is kind of a little bit more of a slow time in the Tarkov game. There's not too much going on, but something that was on the mind of Veritas and Jesse Kazam on their own Tarkov podcast, as they call it, was Tarkov's Recoil. And so I did want to bring it up because I thought it was an interesting topic, and we have a great person on the show to ask today. So they mentioned they feel if it were increased overall, if it would significantly benefit the game. Some of their reasonings would be like, instead of having to mess with certain armor penetration or bullet penetration and damage that some people are lobbying for, they feel like if you just increase the recoil, they feel like it would solve some of Tarkov's issues, and it would be an easier band-aid to apply than some of the other fixes, essentially, is what they were arguing. So, with that in mind, whatever that means to you, as a competitive Tarkov player, it would be great to hear your thoughts on this topic. What do you think about that? Would you like to see it, hate to see it?
I wouldn't mind it, but I don't know if it would fix everything. Because if there are still going to be people who can aim like crazy, and who have godlike aim, and they're just going to learn the new recoil pattern, and then the damage in the pen of the ammo is going to be an issue again. So I think it would hurt new players more than anybody, because, they're going to get all these attachments and be like, yeah, this gun's so cool, I have it kitted out, and then they're going to go to click and it's still going to shoot up to the sky, So it's just like, and like, I don't think I would mind it because it would add another like skill ceiling, if that makes sense. Like just something else to set people apart. But I don't think it'll solve all the problems.
I think you present a great case. It sort of opens up both sides of the coin. Like, is it going to create that new ceiling? Like if they did increase the recoil, like you said, people could still be hitting dimes at 100 meters away. If they learn the recoil pattern. So should they add that new ceiling where it's just like, if you can learn the recoil pattern and just put yourself ahead of the game, should you be rewarded for that? Or should we, keep it so that new players have an easier time, getting to the top of the game? So that's a great question,
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Any thoughts on that, Sidu, in general?
Yeah, for real. Well, I'm not really like the most experienced like Tarkov gamer out there, but I mean, like, I'm really pretty still new to the mouse keyboard scene too. So like, I'm already pretty trash at any kind of recoil they already got in the game right now. So like, speaking out of personal experience, like, I'd probably be getting slapped like a million times harder, like constantly.
I still think ammo's like the issue because you're going to have this crazy recoil, but everybody's going to get like that one lucky shot, and you're still going to get head tapped by a level 6 noob, and you're still going to get frustrated because 995 and M61 has the ability to do that. And at this point in the wipe, everybody's running it. So
yeah, for truly.
It would help more beginning of the wipe maybe, but I don't see that fixing the problem. But I still wouldn't mind it because of the skill ceiling thing, but it's just not going to fix things.
So,
in my opinion,
overall opinion from HayBailsZ, is this something you would like to see? You are kind of indifferent about it, or you're feeling like you're against overall?
I would like to see it because one of the, not to like totally switch the topic or anything, but one of the things I've been arguing a lot in my stream is that the KS-23 and Trap 10 is overpowered. And I always say that. And the argument I get back is, well, a meta HK or a meta Vector is the same thing. You just point and click. There's no recoil. So like if that was added, I could be like, there is recoil. You're just bad at it. The KS-23, you literally only have to hit one shot and I'm dead. So I think I would like it.
Yeah, I hear that. True. And I mean, on that topic too, as a kind of a segue, I mean, we can talk about it a little bit in terms of the KS-23 and stuff being overpowered. I mean, it is definitely been on the minds of everybody. But yeah, I don't know. So do you feel like it's overpowered? Do you feel like it? How do you feel like the balance is?
Oh, for sure. So I don't know anything about like guns in real life, but what I've been told, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've been told is that the Shrap 10 round is only supposed to go like 10 feet or 10 meters, whatever it is. But I'll get killed from Ollie on interchange when I'm in Texo or something, you know, and that's more than 10 feet. And the fact that I could be wearing a slick and an Alton and get hit in my pinky toe with a Shrap 10 round and die is just horrible. That's horrible to me. And like my argument is that even 995 or 7N1 or 7N31, like from a Vector, is not going to kill me if they hit my leg with 1 or 2 shots. Like, it's going to black the leg, it's going to really hurt me, but it's not going to kill me. Whereas Shrap 10, you literally hit me in the leg and I'm dead. I'm 100% dead. So I think it's a problem. I think that you can get 80 Shrap 10 rounds from Prapor for 80 rubles each. That's ridiculous. They lowered the amount, like you can only get 2 KS-23s from him each reset.
Okay.
But these guys like aren't dying because they're killing Chad. So like that doesn't really matter. It's just I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it at all.
This is something that we've actually spent a lot of time talking about on this podcast, like in several episodes. So it's always good to get an extra opinion on it, kind of gauge the community. I think again the big thing that always sticks out to me is the price, right? Like because there's no leg armor or anything like that. Like if I can spend 40K on a KS-23, go out and take somebody's slick and all their armor and their meta HK and spend like a fraction of the price that they're spending. I actually thought it was really underrated for a long time, and then I feel like in the past like month or so, it's really been picking up a lot of steam, right? And it's been interesting to see like there are so many people with it now, especially the Star Round too. That thing, it was crazy how much of a difference that gun ended up making when they added it into the game. I didn't realize it was going to be like that, you know?
Everybody thought the Star Round was going to be the thing, but then once everybody had their fun and their memes with the Star Round, I've only run into it like once or twice this wipe. Like I've barely even seen it unless I'm in factory, you know? But it's the Shrap 10 and like, yes, it'll make you money, but to me, it's almost like you don't, like you're not earning it. You know, it's not a good fight. Like I personally would not feel good about killing a guy fully kitted when I'm naked with a KS-23. Like I would just feel bad. I would ditch their stuff. Like I just don't want to. And I mean, everybody has their own style of playing, right? And I get that, but personally, I just don't want to play that way.
Yeah, it definitely introduced a whole another level because you did have your like Magnum buck and stuff, but this is Shrap 10 is just that next level.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with it. I'm not sure. You know, it's still a hot topic of debate. So chime in, comments, let us know. We already got Tannis Man chiming in about Shrap 10s that they go really, really far. They're only meant for CQC with large spread. Yeah, no, you can. I've used that KS-23 from far, and it is totally fine. Like honestly,
it's a sniper.
Yeah,
you should just put a scope on it and sit on top of sniper rock. It's ridiculous
because of the spread. Like you just put a shot in the area too. Like you can
hit somebody,
get him in the face. Yeah,
exactly.
It's wild. Well, okay, that was a good little tangent there. I love talking about that. I'm happy we stopped on that. Chat, chime in as always. Our KS-23 conversation. We got to touch on it.